Hey everyone, I have an appointment, but I wanted to come on and just kind of share a nugget about my experience with you all. So, as a Black woman emerging in leadership and professional spaces, I've had to deal with many or all of the challenges that us Black women have to deal with in spaces of professional development, corporate spaces, leadership, emerging in leadership spaces. And what I have found is that when I do deep identity work and I tie that back to the truth of who I am, that annihilates a lot of the things that would come up against my confidence, or even some level of imposter syndrome that people mention that we may deal with in certain spaces. Doing the deeper work of really allowing the divine spirit of the Most High to not only rise up in me, but to become even more embodied and integrate that truth of who I am into everything that I do, has really allowed me to surpass so much, to annihilate my insecurities, to annihilate challenges, to rise to the top and to go into spaces and dominate spaces that some might think that I would not have made it into those spaces based upon where I've come from. I've had so much trauma and so many different things that told me that I did not qualify. I would hold my head down in spaces, not because I didn't believe in myself, but because of trauma and because of lack of experience, or because of lack of support of other people in leadership spaces who could have supported me. So I've had to go at a lot of it alone, but in that space I've learned so much. I've been able to help many other emerging Black leaders, not just to think your way to success, but to really know who you are and to embody that, to step into spaces and transform their spaces by your presence alone, because you know the truth of who you are and you are able to dig into your core, pull up your gifts, hone those gifts and master those gifts, and step into spaces dynamically. So that's what this space is about. I really believe that us as Black women leaders, we need a special thing in a special place, and we need other women that can support us in that. I mean, true support. I'm talking about solid sisters, not flaky mess. You know, we all have had enough of that. And so that's what this space is about. So if you are looking for a space to really support you and to support the truth of who you are, walking in your authenticity, growing in your leadership, transforming your personal life and your professional life, because I promise you, you have to do the work personally first and see how that shows up in you and the relationships around you, and you will see that impact in the spaces that you show up as a leader, as an emerging leader, as growing into spaces. So this is a deep divine work, but it is so beautiful, and it does not take as much time as going to see a therapist, a mental health therapist. You know why I know? Because I have been a clinical mental health therapist and recently decided to not do individual counseling anymore. I've worked with all type of peoples, but my population is Black women, because I know that we have specific challenges and specific solutions that are quick and that will position us the way that we should be positioned. So if this is something that resonates with you, rock with me here. Leave me a comment. Let me know some of the challenges that you, as an emerging Black woman, a woman who is high achieving, or who wants to be high achieving, or who wants to strengthen your leadership, what are some challenges that you face? What are some areas that you feel like you need support in? And then let's talk about it here. Thank you so much.